The video you're about to see, I didn't even plan to make, but I'm just out on a walk today, and what a perfect day. But I found some material, and I had to attempt to make a fire just out of the natural materials that I could find. Beautiful day to be on the trail. And if you stick with me to the very end, I'm going to show you exactly how to process it down, how to pick up some natural material, and make a fire. And one day it might save your life. And for those of you that don't know what a poplar looks like, that is a mature poplar. And let me show you how I find this stuff. I look for a branch similar to this, this is a poplar branch that actually fell from the tree. And if you can find something that's not laying right on the ground, it's ideal. And I'll show you how we're going to harvest this bark off the side. It's very stringy. I'll get a couple pieces and take it back here, and I'll show you how we process it up. It really wasn't hard at all. And yeah, the higher up this tree you can get it, or at least when it's nice and dry like that, that's what you want. And let's go see if we can process this up. It's a really cool old red oak. Bark's about gone. But you know, this has got my favorite punkwood in it. Let's see if what we can find here. See if we can find something that has been so we can find something. Trying to find something that's not damp. We're gonna see if it'll take a spark from the sun. Another punkwood stash. Yeah. Well, you want to kind of look for something just like this, kind of out of the elements a little bit. And you can harvest some of this material off, and you can actually char it in some tin, and it'll work just like magic. Get your fire started. Another one of those branches I was telling you about fell out of the poplar tree right behind me, and it's stuck in the ground, and the bark is starting to fall off, and it's exactly what you want to find. I have a small magnifying glass with me, and I always carry one. This sun is not that bright, but let's see what we can do. Oh yeah. Now, I'm not trying to set this thing ablaze. I'm trying to create a small ember that if we needed to, we could transfer to a tinder bundle and make a fire. if it worked, it's going to continue to sit there and coalesce until we got something to work with. Like I said, the sun is not that intense today. It's actually pretty cloudy, or semi-cloudy. Let's see what we got. I think we would call that money. Check that out. Now, that's something we can actually work with. We want to take and oh yeah, that's going to be a good fire starter. And I just done it with a pocket ferro lens, and yeah, keep practicing. Let's see if we could actually blow this thing into some flame. Whoop. My son bought me a shirt one time that said Bushcraft. The more you know, the less you carry. And that is so true. So, oh yeah. And that's just 2 pieces of material that we found on this trail. And I'm out here in the state park. It's just a public trail, but I go out on these little excursions and see if I can gather some material, and depending on what the weather's like, and yeah, see if we can put it to use. This is where we started out this morning. Here's another ball. When I said I processed this up, you guys probably went, oh my golly, it's a lot of work. It literally took me just a few minutes to process up a poplar ball like that. But when you pull that off, it's gonna look like that. And you really don't need to scrape all this fuzzy stuff out. You just simply need to find the right material and keep working it in your hands. All the heavy bark will fall out. And I worked this for just a few minutes and on the trail. And then once I got it down to a small enough ball, I just kind of wadded it up. You could put it in a coat pocket. I happen to put it in my pants. And just like that, we have a couple of tender bundles so that when you do get your fire going, you can light her up. Now, I just went out on a hike today. I had no intentions of making a film or video, but I couldn't resist it once I started to see the elements were right. It's been dry for a little bit. I pulled that poplar bark off, see me process it down, carried it around, and I thought, this might be an experiment. So then I ran into the red oak for my punk wood. And punk wood is just soft, spongy wood. It could be anything. I've actually made them out of willow, and they burnt fine. So yeah, and then I ended up in a spot and the sun was okay, and I thought, well, let me see if I can light this with a magnifying glass. So this was done really with no matches, no ferro rod, no nothing. I could have come out here today with nothing on but the pocket lens in my back pocket, and made a fire. So it's fun to get out there and use what nature provides and what the good Lord provides, and be able to process things up and make a fire. So keep running your experiments, and I think you'll have a lot of fun with it. So until the next video, make sure you keep God first, and I'll see you out back.